So here we have a simple to-do list that is getting data from a controller that gets its data from a service and then renders on a simple template. Right now, the template is implemented under the here at experiments to do the view. Right, it's grabbing the to-dos from the model, that is grabbing from the controller, and the controller is grabbing it from the service. And this service is implemented right here, which is currently has a hard-coded list of to-dos. So the right place to get this from is the server. So to do that, it's going to have to generate an HTTP call to the server to retrieve the list of to-dos. So to do that, let's use the HTTP service. That's a core Angular service, right? That we can ask it for to be injected into when this to-do service gets instantiated. So once we have that, we can use the HTTP to get a hold of to generate a GET request to the server at a particular URL that the server should be listening at, right? So instead of returning these to-dos, right, what it's going to do is going to use a URL that typically we might want to start it off with the /API namespace or context, right, so that it can be distinguished from retrieving static content such as HTML or CSS. So what are we looking for? We're looking for to do. Which to do? Well, not any specific to do. We're asking for all the to dos, right? So that's why I'm not going to specify which to do. And then we can generate this URL, pass this URL to the server, and the server should respond with an array. Well, not yet, because we haven't created the servers yet on the server. Right? So if we do this and we say return, this is going to return a promise to the controller that the controller would then need to wait for the response to render it, right? So right now we're going to have our controller and our view broken because the server's yet not responding with any content. So if we refresh this, you'll notice that it's broken right now, right? Because the server is not responding with anything. So let's inspect. You'll notice that if we refresh the network, went out to API to do. Actually, let's change this a little bit. This to be API experiments to do. Okay. Refresh. Notice that. Okay, there it is. So it went out to the server, and the server says, "Well, I don't know. This I don't know what to do with this URL. There's nothing mapped to it." So it returns with a 404. So yeah, so the servers and the client made a call to the server, but the server had nothing mapped to that URL. We'll create the service in the next couple of videos.